we'll see what the score is at the end of that. Okay. What
So
question?
we can talk amongst ourselves, our group, during our 20 seconds, right?
Yes.
I strongly
We
encourage.
have to. Because I'm the spokesperson and I don't know the answers. So I'm really depending on that.
Don't let that spokesperson jump out there and so. But the spokesperson will encourage you all to kind of share in, and then the team that's not playing, Samantha's going to mute their microphones so that they're not interrupting you, distracting you, whatever they might try to do. So
And they can't hear, obviously, since it's the same questions, right?
they can hear everything,
Yeah, they will hear. That's so it's a
Oh, but
disadvantage to
then
go first.
but it'll be different questions.
Different questions.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Different-
I was gonna say-
Yes.
Ryan and I got the easy ones.
Yeah, well, Jerry convinced me that they should get the easy questions because he was concerned they might be short-staffed on their team. So we'll see at the end of it. You can complain whether or not some are harder than others, and there was no intent on that part. They're just randomly kind of drawn from the pool of thousands of questions. All right. So any remaining questions before we get started?
Let's get it over with.
Okay.
Let's just go for it.
All right. So with that, we'll go ahead and turn it over. Samantha, you go ahead and get things started and start recording when you are ready.
Good afternoon and welcome to St. Paul Boma's Trivia Challenge, the exciting game where teams compete for prizes. Let's welcome our host, Joe Sparts.
Thank you, and welcome everyone to St. Paul Boma's Trivia Challenge. This is the first Trivia Challenge match, and I can feel the excitement in the air. Started, let's thank our sponsor, Stationary Restoration, for sponsoring this event. They are providing each winning team member with a $25 gift card of their choice to either the Butter Tin, Burger Mo's, or Legacy Chocolates. So thank you, Advanced Masonry Restoration. So let's meet our two teams. Representing one of the two teams is Jerry Hurstman with Franchu. Hey, Jerry.
Hello, hello.
So, Jerry, can you introduce your team members, please?
I can. Joining us online here is Ryan Oxton of CBRE. And we are missing two current ones that are still doing research on the trivia questions. We have Lori Dorn with Grin Glass and Maurice Wilhelm with Service Master.
All
You've
right.
got them in your ear, don't you? They're doing the research on the back end and you got them in your ear.
I'm watching a teleprompter.
Yes.
Jerry, your team's name is Cliff Clavin, is that correct?
That would be correct, Joe.
So what are you all guys? You're all a bunch of know-it-alls?
Well, trivia, stamps, mail, you name it.
All the top items there. So, okay. So welcome, Cliff Clavin team. So representing the bib team is Thomas McAlpine with 24 Restore. Welcome, Thomas.
Hello there.
Yeah, great. So please introduce your team, Thomas.
Yes, absolutely. We've got Corey De Jong. Hopefully I pronounced that properly. And she is with Wellington. And then we've got Simon May down there, and he is with McCarran. And then we've got Natalie Peffer with Welltower.
All right, great.
We are best in Boma, just FYI. BIB stands for BIB, which is best in Boma.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you clarified that because I thought maybe you folks were just confused. But great.
Worst case, we'll finish second place. That's not bad.
Yeah, guaranteed a second place finish. Okay. Welcome, bib team. All right. So the rules of Trivia Challenge are really pretty simple. Each team gets a turn at answering 6 multiple choice questions about St. Paul Boma, Boma International, the city of St. Paul, Minnesota, and maybe other topics. Who knows? Teams have 20 seconds to answer the question. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. The team with the most points at the end of the match, of course, wins. In the unlikely scenario that we end up with a tie, we go into sudden death. And if we end up there, I'll explain those rules. So now, prior to coming on air, of course, we had the 2 team representatives, Jerry Hurstman and Thomas, engaged in an arm wrestling match to see which team would go first. And I'm sorry to say, Jerry, it wasn't even close. So Team Bib will go first. All right. So teams, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go for
We
it.
will be.
Okay. So let's start Trivia Challenge.
Yay!
Yes.
Pretty exciting stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So can you see the first question?
David
know.
Ketchum.
David Ketchum.
David Ketchum, and you got that.
So yes, C, David Ketchum.
All right. David Ketchum. And let's see what we got here, if that's correct, because you know what? Things change rapidly around Boma. No. But correct answer is C, David Ketchum.
Yeah.
1 point. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, VIB.
This is exciting.
We're winning.
right.
Yeah.
Massive. Are you guys ready for your next question, or you need a break?
No.
No.
Oh, let's go for it.
We're on a roll.
We're on a roll.
All right. Where is Boma International located?
Oh,
Washington, D.C.
yes.
I like Natalie, and we will
Okay.
go with that confident answer from Natalie, and we will say
Right.
what B, Washington, D.C.
It's
E.
definitely not D.
Okay, Thomas. So is B your final answer, Thomas?
Final answer, team? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And B it is.
Yes.
Nice job.
All right, you're on a roll, 2 for 2. Next one. What is the Minnesota state bird?
Balloon.
Boone.
Turkey,
Yeah.
Loon.
eagle, or
So I did know one answer so far, and I will go with my team on this one, which is final answer of B, loon.
loon? All right, let's see what you got there. Loon it is.
Yes.
I told you folks in the front end this would be easy, didn't I? Yes. Yeah, didn't have to be
I was a
nervous.
little nervous.
All right. Well, if that's the case, maybe we should kind of crank it up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
What was the city of St. Paul's original name? Was it Lower Town, Mississippi Flats, Pig's Eye, or Ketchum's Corner?
Pig's Eye.
I think Pig's Eye too. Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
have
Well,
Yeah, I have no idea. So
I will trust that. So we will go with final answer of C, Pig's Eye.
Yeah.
And Pig's Eye.
Woohoo!
wow.
You
Way
guys are
to
so
go.
good.
So now what is that, Thomas? 4 for 4?
Yes.
Wow, and you haven't even needed your full 20 seconds. I'm just so impressed. Maybe you'll want to share some of that time with Jerry's team.
All right.
Okay, next question. In what year was St. Paul Boma Incorporated?
Ooh.
The national one was 1907, but I don't know the local one.
1970, 1961, 1971, 1981, or 1776?
1981.
Do you? I think B.
I would think 61 or 71.
Okay.
But
No,
wasn't sure.
No, because I thought oh God, what was that? It
Yeah,
was
Cliff
Bill set it up,
Bill
didn't he?
Booth.
And
Bill
Bill
Booth.
Booth
Mhm.
and I think when it was set up after McCarran was started, I believe.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Oh,
I go with
Okay.
B,
I don't-
but
You go,
Yeah.
if you, that's fine, go with that.
All right, so we've got 2 team members that are feeling that it's B. And so
Well, but that was just a guess.
okay. All right.
He's got some timeline to
the
fill loose.
80, 90.
Then I will have to, since we're up to time here.
Yep,
I'm
got
gonna
it.
go- I was
81.
born in the 80s, so I will go with C, 1981.
1981, is that your final answer, C?
Yes.
It is, okay. And
Ah,
hey,
I'm sorry.
Corey was right.
That's what I thought too.
Well, now you said that's what you thought. Dang it.
all right, so you got 4 for
Well,
5. No good, you got 4
Oh,
points.
good.
all right?
Oh, good.
You got one more question now.
all right, let's give it a whirl.
Okay.
Let's hope this is a real easy one, right?
Yeah.
Which of the following of these Minnesota lakes is the largest?
Oh,
Hopefully one of you is a good geographer, right? Or a famous person. Is it Red Lake, Minnetonka, Leech Lake, or Hambone Lake?
Well, I know Red Lake is huge. It's got the
Yeah.
red upper and the lower, and I know it's bigger than Mille Lacs. So
Yeah, I would say red.
yeah. So you guys agree with that?
I would
I
go
have-
with, but I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I'm gonna go with final answer Red Lake, A.
Final answer is Red Lake. What do we got? It is
Yes.
Nice. Woohoo! Yay!
sorry, I wrecked our clean run with that 1981.
It's all
Okay.
good.
Well, Team Bib, you did wonderful. You got 5 out of 6. We're all very impressed. There were plenty of applause for you. We know that people were excited watching. So that's great. So now your turn is done, and we're going to now turn it over to our other team, the Cliff Clavins.
Way to go, Bib.
Yes, good job, BRB.
So, do we have you unmuted now, Jerry?
Unmuted.
Okay, all right. So,
Assume Ryan is on.
Ryan, are you on?
Yes, I am.
Has anybody else joined from the Cliff Clavins?
Denise responded that Maurice got called out to a call and she cannot reach Lori Dorn.
Okay, all right.
So we got 2 answers for each question, correct?
I wish it were that simple, and I wish I could throw Denise in, but she's seen.
No,
So,
I figure we're gonna get a question like, who's the treasurer of the Shanghai, China branch?
right. Okay, so let's go with your first question.
Hey, Ryan, we got this.
Yeah.
Who is the current president of Boma International? Is it Henry
Henry
Chamberlain,
Chamberlain.
Henry Chambers, Henry Chalmers, or Henry VIII?
Ryan,
A.
final answer A.
A.
Hey, Henry Chamberlain, and it is, of course, Henry Chamberlain. I didn't notice you missed your other 2 team members on that one, so far so good. All right, hang in there. 100 million pounds of this lunch meat was shipped to Allied forces in World War II. Was it bologna, turkey, Spam, or lutefisk?
Ryan's gotta be spam.
I'm thinking spam.
Final answer C, spam.
Final answer is C. So let's see what we got here, and it is Spam. Yay, that's impressive.
Team Bib is nervous.
All right, third question. What water flows out of Minnesota? Excuse me, water flows out of Minnesota in 3 directions. Which direction doesn't it flow? Is it north, south, east, or west? You have 20 seconds.
Ryan, I know there's rivers that flow north and south. I'm
Yeah.
guessing they flow
Trying to think.
east.
Trying to think of some of these.
I'm thinking it's west.
I think
That's what I
west.
would have said. Sorry, guys, I know I'm late.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Ryan, you good with west or
Yeah, I think D.
we're gonna go with D, final answer.
E is your final answer. Okay, let's see what you got here. And it is
Hey,
since we just had Greg join and there's people missing from the team right now, could we have Greg jump in on a couple questions?
He's
Uh-oh.
adopted.
Not if I'm the only one that has to answer them.
Greg would be me, you, and Ryan Oxton.
Okay.
We only have 2 of our 4 members present.
Yes.
But you are apparently a late trade in the season, so
Yeah.
you got through waivers, fortunately, and they've added one, so there you go. Okay,
You
so
passed the drug
Jerry,
test?
yeah, let's not even ask him about that. So Jerry, that is your third question or your fourth question?
Third, I believe.
Third, yeah, I think
You are
third.
So we're doing this as a team or individually?
Team.
As
Okay,
a
all right.
team, yep.
That's
So we
okay.
got, Greg, we've got 20 seconds to answer the question, and I'm the
Okay.
spokesman, so I've got to give the final answer.
Okay.
So are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which U.S. state has the most Boma locals?
Oh, gosh.
Is it California, Florida, Texas, or Alaska?
I would guess California.
That's what my first thought was.
Yeah, I would say so too. Although
Florida
this is
has
trick
a
question.
few. You good with California?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna guess A, final answer.
Okay, A is your final answer, and it is California.
Hey, they got more easy questions.
2 more.
Which of these gangsters isn't associated with Minnesota? Is it John Dillinger, Ma Barker, Al Capone, or John Gotti?
Oh boy.
I think John Gotti.
That's what I thought too.
I'm going with you guys.
I know Ma Barker had a house up on South Robert. Dillinger and Capone, I think, were both St. Paul, Wabasha Caves related.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not one of our local real estate people on this list,
Yeah.
Joe, but final answer D, John Gotti.
Final answer is D, John Gotti, and let's see if they've got that correct. Ooh, they got that correct. Right.
At 5 for 5, we have a tie anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
right now it's a tie. If you guys take the next question, then you are the trivia challenge champ for the first match. If you miss it, then we will go into sudden death. So think about this next question. It's an easy one. All right, here you go. According to the St. Paul Boma directory, buyers,
Ooh,
which of the following categories has the most service partners listed? You have 20 seconds.
oh,
Construction, HVAC, janitorial, or raccoon removal?
Oh boy.
I think HVAC myself.
That's what I was going to say too.
I was going to say construction, but you're probably right. HVAC would be more tied in. So we could
don't
use a
know.
raccoon removal firm out in
We've
Hartford.
had a few janitorials join the firm.
Yeah.
I assume this is, Joe, the current directory?
This would be the current directory, and you got 5 seconds, Jerry, so quit looking.
I'm going HVAC, okay, guys?
Yeah, that's fine.
Final answer B.
Final answer is B. Which one is it?
Oh, Greg was right. Greg was right.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
What this means is we have 5 points for Bibb and 5 points for Cliff Clavin. So we have a tie, and believe it or not, I never thought we'd get to sudden death, and here we are at sudden death. So as we talked about the sudden death rules, the idea behind that is one team gets to go first, and we've already determined that Bibb gets first choice of going first in sudden death. And so the team that goes first will get a question. I'll warn you right now, it's a hard question, okay? So it's not going to be who's the president of Boma. which might be hard anyways. But in any event, it's going to be a tough question. And so if there'll be 4 answers. If they fail to answer it correctly, then it moves over to the other team. And then that team would give a chance to answer it, which obviously one of the possible answers has already been eliminated. So you're down to 3, makes it a little bit easier. And then you get a shot at answering, the second team does. And then if the second team misses, then the first team wins. Okay, so just so that's clear, the first team up gets a shot at it. If they miss it, it goes to the second team. If they miss it, it goes back to the first team as a winner. So whoever gets the answer on the first 2 tries is going to be the winner. And if you both miss it, then the first team wins. So because Bill, again, won the tiebreaker, they get to choose. Either they go first, they have to try to guess among 4 answers on a tough question, or they can defer, giving it to the Cliff Clavin team, which would then try to answer first on the 4 questions. And again, the strategy there is that, well, if you miss it on the first one, now I only have 3 I have to get on my team. So have you thought about this, Bib team? Do you want to go first or do you want to defer?
So Corey, Simon, Natalie, what do you guys think? I think that if I were to throw something out there is with going first, we do have 2 opportunities to win, So my vote would be first if you guys feel the same way.
That's fine with me.
I'm fine with that.
That's fine with, yeah, let's go for it. Let's be
All right.
brave and confident.
Okay.
Let's do
No
it.
guts, no guts, no glory, right?
Right.
All right. So Samantha, why don't you go ahead and mute the other team so they can't interfere? Not that they would. And we will go ahead and give them this easy question. Are you ready, Bib?
Yep.
Okay,
Let's
here we
go.
go.
Here you go. Which U.S. president served 2 non-consecutive terms? You have 20 seconds. Here are the
You
answers.
can't see the screen. It's still showing the old one.
Oh my gosh.
I don't see the new question.
You don't
Me either.
see the new
Thank you,
question.
Natalie.
All right.
I
hang
can't.
on.
I
It
can't see
paused on me. There we go. Now can you see it?
Okay.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
now I see it.
Question
Fell
came up.
asleep.
Which U.S.
All right.
president served 2?
Served 2 non-consecutive
Consecutive
terms.
terms.
And here are your options. Grover Cleveland, Franklin Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, or Rutherford B. Hayes. You have 20 seconds. Go.
Is anybody confident in the
No.
answer?
Nope.
No.
So
I don't
before I saw the answers, I thought Grover Cleveland. That was before I saw the answers. My guess is between A and C. I think Franklin Delano Roosevelt served 3 terms. I think he did them all consecutively. I don't know
Mhm.
anything about Rutherford, so
I'm going to say Grover Cleveland, guys.
Let's
okay.
just go for it.
Go
All
with
right.
it.
Let's go with A, Grover Cleveland. Final answer.
Final answer is A, Grover Cleveland. So your gut, though, was Grover Cleveland, but you were then also thinking about C, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah. Well, it's good you stayed with A.
Yeah.
Correct answer.
Nice
know what?
job. Way to go.
I'm proud of myself. I actually knew that right away. I was like, I know the answer.
Yeah.
Remembered that from
Wow.
school, huh?
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh my
So-
gosh.
So I'm excited there was questions other than like Boma questions, like what lake was the biggest and stuff like that, because I'm good at that, but not the president is. I need to work on that one.
Fun.
I'm impressed. I mean, when you think about the hit rate, I mean, it was 5 out of 6 for both teams, and then you guys nailed that tough question at the end, which would have made most people sweat. So good for you. And
EIB.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And I'm ready for my citizenship test now doing the
Oh, wow. Well, I'll tell you, thank you all for participating. And so Denise will be in touch with BIB team to find out which of those 3 venues you'd prefer to get a gift card from, and she will get that out to you. And, with that, again, thank you. Advanced Masonry Restoration for being the sponsor today. That was awesome. And thank you all for participating. So great. And we
Good
kept
job, team.
Fun.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
Thanks
very
so much,
much.
everyone.
Thank you.
It was fun.
Superb. Well done.
all right.
Greg, we would have won if you'd been more forceful.
All right. Y'all take care.
See ya.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. Take care. See you all soon. Bye.
Bye.